What is going on, Shedheads? Happy Friday to you guys out there. I pressed like every wrong button right now. But we're here, we're back. It's Friday, and we're gonna do a little bit of a rewick, rebuild, refresh session. You know, you guys have seen us do these before. Some of us might be building something, some of us might just be rewicking something. Somebody just might be drinking a refreshment. I don't know. You know what I mean? This is just a kickback episode where we're just kind of maybe get something fresh set up for the weekend. And with that, let's see what we might currently be vaping on, and then what we might be rewicking or refreshing up for the weekend. And let's start off with Sean. What you got, man?
Saw that coming. Uh, so yeah, this episode couldn't have come at a better time because end of the week, I definitely need to get a rewick going on this. I am feeling a little tired with these wicks. They definitely need a little TLC. But right now, we still got that Vaporesso Gen 2 and of course a District 5 Cosmonaut V2 on top. Back to the gold, stay gold chop top because this is the wide bore. I have the platinum balls that I switched to is the gasketed
O-ring?
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the O-ring, so it's got the smaller bore. And it's kind of fun to just switch that drip tip up and see the difference in your flavor and your vape experience. So like I've been switching back and forth and seeing like what's happening each time I do a different liquid. But yeah, right now the liquid I'm messing around with is that baked. We got the strawberry caramel cream, courtesy of the homies over at Steel Valley Vapor. Um, what? It's a fantastic strawberry flavor, and I mean strawberries, caramel, perfect. The cream is just rounds it all out. Like it's hitting the note, but that's why I need to get a refresh on this. So that's what I'm doing. Uncle Chris, it's you.
Yeah. Well, I'm vaping on. Sorry, one second. Give me a second. I'm gonna pretend like I'm making a bunch of adjustments. I already forgot how to do this. Show self view. There we go. Uh, so I got the Odin 200. I wanted to make sure that it was like focused to some degree. So the Odin 200, the Arcane 13 on
Oh,
top, a chop top. It's a Danielle chop top in that. So it's banging. I don't remember the coils that are in it. The liquid I have is from Eric. I got some raspberry deep cuts going. I'm enjoying it. I mean, it's good. I like the lemon better than the raspberry, but the raspberry definitely to me would be like the second of the three flavored ones.
just a side note there, Chris. I don't know if you know, but the Odin V2 is coming back,
I
and they're
know.
doing it with the DNA 250C.
It's already released.
Yeah, I know. I saw it the
Not
other
gonna
day,
lie,
and
dude.
I thought
I
of you.
saw it on well, I saw it on like one of the email blasts from like Vaping 101 or eSig 1, and it was like 84 pounds or something. And like, dude, that's not even like a crazy price.
No, it's not, dude.
It's like $100
It's
US.
not bad. Honestly, it's making me think about getting one, bro.
I'm I'm pretty sure if there's a purple one, see the one thing
There
is
is. There's
though,
purple with a black faceplate. So the
of
mod's purple, and then it's got a black faceplate right here. I seen Bogan post a picture of it. I'm pretty
and it's a
sure.
DNA one.
I'm pretty sure.
Because so okay, well on eSig 1, I think they have three colors, and it's like they're all black variants basically. Or wherever I saw it.
Let me see
Either
here.
way, if there's a purple one, I will. It's basically mine. Like I basically own it already. So yeah, of course I'm gonna
Yeah,
get it.
right here,
I
bro.
already basically have one.
Shit.
That's
Oh,
got the DNA
dude,
chip.
just think about that. Like, just think. Oh, I just would have that in my hand. It's like, oh,
And it
please.
looks like it's more of a flat. It's not as shiny.
Yeah, it looks. It definitely does. I mean, I really like the way that this one looks, but
It looks like it's the same purple. It's just more of a matte finish than
which I'm fine with.
yeah.
If it's purple and it's a nice purple, I really could care less. Doesn't have to be
I'm not sure,
identical.
Valane, so you have to Google it. Google
Dude,
it.
nobody wants blue. Come on now.
But
It's like
anywho,
people that
so
want red.
is that
Um,
all for you, dude?
well, and then I'm gonna rewick the Sonnet, and I think that I might run it on a 2 mod. I'll come back to you on that.
Nice.
And I'll tell you like what flavors I have in it, but that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna rewick the Sonnet.
All right. Well, for me, I got the Death Wish Cathyla Bonza Pro on top. I should have waited to rewick this till today, but I did it last night because this has been my RDA all week. This setup. So I needed some fresh wicks last night. I was desperate, so I just went ahead and did it. But what we're gonna end up doing, well, I guess I could finish telling you what's in here. Some Drip Theory quad core aliens, and of course some Boy mango on the inside, and then I'm gonna rewick my black Zoo RDA and throw that on top of something. Maybe throw it back on top of Wednesday Adams or something like that. And I think I'm gonna try out the other new deep cuts that I got. I want to try out the mixed berry crush. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna put inside of here and try this out over the weekend. See what we got going. Yeah, that's pretty much all I've got going on over here. So there's only one thing left to do before we get into, wicking this stuff up. And it's time to throw it over to Sean to find out what's new in the shed.
I'm so glad I keep notes on this because once I read what the note was for what this next episode is it's about to drop, I instantly had to smile. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to introduce the world to the Jackie Chan fan club on the
Oh
Shed
hell
Time
yeah.
podcast this week. Jackie Chan fan club is a really unique, I mean, for simplicity's sake, comedic music project that a friend of mine has been working on that I had the pleasure of helping add some, creative feedback and some guidance for. And I was so happy to have these guys on, and we share some of the music from the album, and it's a two-part series, so you'll get to catch the first part of it this week over on shedtimepodcast.com and everywhere that podcasts are found, Spotify, Apple, you ask your Alexa, whatever, you'll find it. Um, but yeah, guys, it's a lot of fun, a lot of great humor, some good laughs, some good silly songs, and that's what's new in the shed.
Absolutely. And I will say you guys are definitely in for something different when it comes to Jackie Chan fan club. That's all I'll say. But with that being said, I think it's time for us to get into this wicking. I'm not gonna do a whole down low camera. I think you guys have seen me rewick the Zoo/legal RDA multiple times in the past. But one thing I'll say though is I used some of this last night. I've used some of it once or twice before, but this Blaze organic wicking cotton that Will hooked me up with to try out because he's thinking about maybe bringing it into the shop. This is from Thundercloud, obviously. Perfect for a 2.5 millimeter coil. I mean, perfect. The only downside that I don't like about it is it's like one single strip that's just folded up on top of itself. So if you tuck this end in there real good, you end up pulling out half the bag trying to find the end to fucking snip a piece off of. But I will also say that you're able to literally cut off exactly what you need and you don't end up with, as much waste as you do with some other, strip type cottons.
You guys know I was a big Native Wix user when we all first met, and
Oh yeah.
that was one of my favorite things about getting the big long, just 3 foot length or whatever that you'd get in like the platinum bag, is that you could really minimize waste if you knew your addy and just how much cotton length you needed to pull. You could definitely max out the number of Rewicks out of one of those, and I mean I don't know about that one specifically, but at least with the native wick, that was when I really first started to learn about the whole like as Breezy likes to call it, the bacon roll. I was doing that with the native wick, which I would be able to split that in half and use half of that on 3mm coils just by getting a nice little fluff out. So, I mean, I can get behind why people get into it, but there is just a simplicity about the bacon format.
I don't mind it, but I also just I find it easier to deal with when it's just like on bacon style, like smaller amounts.
Need to get some new ceramic tweezers.
Oh, dude, like back when Fast Tech was still around, I bought like a 5 pack of these tweezers. And dude, this is still the first set.
Dude, I did the
Like
same
they
thing, and then I would lose a pair, so I'd grab a new pair, and then I'd lose a pair, and then I'd grab a new pair, and now all of a sudden all of them are gone, and I'm down to one pair, and one of the tines or the little fucking things is broken, so it's a little bit shorter than the other. So we try to go to grab cotton. It's such a fucking bitch, dude, because it doesn't want to fucking grab it perfectly. And I have to redo this. I wasn't paying attention and moved my coil.
I'm not sure what liquid I'm gonna put in this.
No, LJ. It's when I say comedic, I mean like think Weird Al, think Little Dicky, think Psycho Stick. Electric Cowboy is kind of fun though.
Are we talking about Jackie Chan Fan Club?
Yeah, I looked up to check the chat and I saw that that LJ had asked if it was like Electric Callboy vibes, and so that's why I was like, no, no.
Yeah, I can't say that I know that, but
Electric
He says, "Say no
Callboys.
more." I'm in.
Yeah, Electric Callboy is one part metal, one part like heavy EDM.
oh.
Very unique, interesting band. They blend it really well. I'll give it credit. Um, it's not quite like industrial in the way of like some of the stuff Marilyn Manson or like older Nine Inch Nails used to do. Um, but it's definitely got a heavy electronica thing.
There's definitely some more straight-ish tunes, if that makes sense. Like you could listen to them and you're not like, yo, this is eclectic and kind of weird and like what is this? And there's like some legit songs that I think that most people could be like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
that's a song. Like these guys are interesting. That
I
one's
I mean,
better than the last one.
I think in this first episode they're gonna get to hear "Please Don't Arrest My Friend Richie."
Yeah, see, I think that people could get behind that.
So, like, what a great honky tonk song, you know? Oh, and they got hit with some funk in the beginning too, as I recall. So yeah, they get a good wide eclectic experience of different music from these guys. Uh, it's interesting because like I used to work with one of these guys in Jackie Chan fan club, and so getting to know him at work, we would talk about music a lot, and like we wouldn't just talk about hip hop, but we would talk about Steely Dan and Hall and Oates. Like we would get into some like deep conversations about a variety of music. He's very, very well versed, and you see all that inspiration in this episode, in both of these episodes.
One thing I'll say that you notice is you can definitely tell it's two dudes getting together as buddies, having some fun. at the
Yep.
end of the day. That's the vibe that I got out of it for sure.
100%. It is my favorite thing about it is that it's music for the sake of making music. And if you can get behind it and you like it and you enjoy it, that's awesome.
Yeah, they're not out there trying to win a Grammy. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, that's it. No, they
A comedic
Yeah,
Grammy?
sell at arenas.
A comedic
no.
Grammy, maybe. But I don't even know how often they do those anymore. All right.
It's
Tuck these
it's a beautiful
whips in
thing though
here.
to support art.
Was it the Grammys that Will Smith slapped
The
Chris Rock?
Oscars.
Oh, that was the Oscars.
Grammys is music.
Oh, I know that's what Will
Oscars is
Smith could
movies.
still work. I was like, okay, maybe it was that.
Good old Grammys, the only place where Jethro Tull can win Heavy Metal Album of the Year.
Did they accept that?
It was definitely a thing. They beat Metallica for Heavy Metal Album of the Year.
And did they accepted it? Like they
Yeah.
went up on stage, were like, "Yo,
Yeah.
yeah, heavy metal, that's us." Wow.
It's a
Hey, all I'm gonna
classic
say is
story.
you're gonna tell me I'm winning a Grammy, and you're gonna try to tell me I ain't gonna go up there and fucking accept it regardless of what it's for, bro. It's a
Facts.
fucking Grammy, dude.
Like shit, somebody somewhere said I deserved this
Hey,
award
somebody
for my
fucked
music.
up, but hey, I'll take it.
Enough people said, "Here you go."
Oh, I'm actually really excited to try this liquid, boys.
Dude, also, please don't arrest my friend Richie is like on repeat in my fucking brain right now. Pretty bad.
It's a jam. Who'd have thought we'd find a country song that would be stuck in Chris's head?
Like that kind of a country song too.
Oh my god.
Okay, dude, this smells really promising, boys.
Yeah, so you're vaping one of Eric's
Yeah,
new fruit line, right?
the mixed berry crush.
Yeah, I'm curious about that. That was probably the one that would have been one of the ones that I would have tried.
Well, I was honestly really happy and impressed with the Raspmelon Fuji Berry. I really enjoyed that. I vaped about half a bottle of it pretty quick. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try this out. My mom had been vaping this, so I've been smelling it around the house. And I'm like, man, that smells good. So I was just like, you know what? I need to try it in like my full, RDA setup situation. Because I've taken like a rip or two off of her like stock coil tank thing. I forgot. I don't even know what it is anymore. It's a Vapressa one of some sort. So it was like I got a pretty good idea, but you never really know until you get it full RDA action, At least in my opinion. First things first, little airflow adjustment. Let these coils and cotton soak up this juice. Mixed berry crush is pretty damn good, Ern. We'll see, man. We'll see. I'm definitely gonna be taking some toots off of here. Drip Theory's curious about it too. I'll definitely give you guys my thoughts here after I take some good rips on it. Buckethead is one of my guitar heroes. His story is wild too.
Yeah, he was born in a coop, raised in a cage. Children fear him, women rage.
Jake Popson said, "What up, boys? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well out there too, my friend." What else?
Yeah. Oh, so this is what hopefully it doesn't drip, but there's shit rewicked, ready to go, saturated, hit
Yeah.
up a couple times.
It's
Got that Georgie in here. So for a while I was
Monsieur
kind of
Georgie.
Georgie changed for me a bit. But then Will told me the last time, well, like in a month ago, he said that I needed to retry Georgie because the new lab or whatever, what it's like back to the original nicotine, so it should taste the way that like I always loved it. So
Ooh,
I have not opened it. I'm gonna have it now. We'll see how it goes. I don't even know if this mod's gonna hit this high.
I need to try the new Georgie. It's good stuff, man. It's good stuff.
It's back.
It's
All
back.
right, it's back. Yeah,
It's back. It's back,
really good.
baby. It's back.
Really good again. Yeah,
Um,
Ern. I think that it depends on when you tried it. If you tried it in like the last like year and a half,
Is that
to
a
2
black or a
years,
clear bottle, Chris?
it's a black.
Yeah, so if you got a clear bottle, we got the old one.
Yeah, and so before, like after, I don't know. Anyways, it's back. Like after one rip, I know that it's back. Also, I'm kind of impressed with this mod, dude. It's hitting a 0.11 at 87.5 watts.
Oh,
and
you
it's-
got in the Clockwork Vapor days? Then you have the original.
Oh yeah, no.
Then the one Chris is vaping is exactly the one that you tried.
No, I don't think so. This does not taste like the original.
No?
No, it's a bit different.
This is the original version of the bottled Violence version.
Yes,
I didn't know there's two versions of that. I only tried.
I'm pretty sure that there was.
Either way. LJ says Georgie evolves. It tastes different in every setup for me. Honestly, there's a few liquids
I
that
agree.
do that just based on what I put them in, you know?
Those
For
peanut
sure.
notes pop out at different points in different addies. It's crazy.
Yeah, like right now, this is hitting exactly like it did when I vaped a ton of it. So maybe it is clockwork, but it's like I feel like
Oh yeah, that's still gonna be there, Ern. It
yeah, there's
tastes
a
like
slight bit of peanut skin. Yeah,
it actually tastes like peanuts.
Yeah, it's not peanut butter. It's actual peanuts on a sundae.
And yeah, Steve was right about that too. The clear bottled banana custard doesn't have as much banana either. That is also
True
true.
dat. It was still a good custard, but that
Yeah.
banana just needed a little
The
boost.
new variations where it's at for sure. The banana
Yup.
pops a little bit more, and it's a good banana, dude. Honestly, I probably should have set that up.
I have definitely got to get my hands on a few bottles of banana. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. Been a minute since I've grabbed me
I
some
honestly
bottled Violence.
I honestly completely forgot it was a thing.
Well, remember, I bet you any money, just based on the way that Will's always worked, like there's a pretty realistic chance that there's going to be a fucking deeper discount than you get with the Shed Time discount code. Because I'm pretty sure on Memorial Day he's probably going to run like
Not
a
only
buy
that,
one
he's
get
probably
one.
he might even do one for Cinco de Mayo. That's this weekend. Oh,
Oh,
this
true.
Monday.
Well, yeah, he might. Yeah, look out for sales. Join Will's Facebook group.
Yeah.
Steel Valley Vapors Facebook group. Then you get in the Discord. We'll always post shit on both.
Follow his Instagram too, because he posts every sale on Instagram.
As well as other random things like
Are all the
Punk
flavors
rock
revamped?
shows.
No, only a couple of them are revamped. A couple of them may have had the nicotine change thing that may have happened with Georgie, but by this time they're all pretty much back to what they were, I believe, or closer to like what we know them as after he changed labs, because he's changed labs once or twice. So
3 times, I think. This
Either
last
way.
one was, yeah, I think it's 3.
Let me take a couple more toots on this. Give you guys.
he's
full
at a
opinion.
North Shore Vapor now, right?
I don't know. That I
Yeah,
don't know.
I think he's still doing the one that's out here in north of Boston. Which
Yeah,
there's
it's
some
North Shore.
OGs. Yeah, because North Shore are the ones that did icing on the flake.
That might be why
anybody
Will
who
gets
is-
that in his shop.
Yeah, anybody who is a fan of that flavor, like that is a dead ringer for dried frosted flakes.
Dude, I don't know what it is about this liquid, but it's got this like note to it that reminds me of something, but I can't put my fucking finger on it.
Like it tastes like a candy, like it tastes like something else you tasted, or
It's
it
tasted
just
like something I've had before.
Okay. What are the berries you taste?
Honestly, it's kind of hard to tell, dude. Honestly, feel like there might be a little blue raz going on in here. Honestly, I can't I can't tell you what the mix is. It definitely just tastes like, like when you get like something that's berry flavored and it's just like you can tell they just took a couple berry flavors and just put them together. But you can't really pick out which ones they are necessarily, if that makes sense. Or if
Yeah.
like you were to grab like the wild berry Skittles, if you grab like a handful of wild berries and just pop them in your mouth and you're like, I don't know which ones are which, but I
Gotcha.
taste all these berries together. It doesn't taste like wild berry, obviously, but
But it
I
tastes like
understand what
some
you're saying.
wild berries.
just the name reminds me of a marketplace juice, right? It is interesting, Ern. It's like it's almost it kind of has like a candy-ish aftertaste. I'm rewicking my dwarf RTA. Been trying different combinations of coil sizes and airflow pins. You like dingleberries, Metal Morrissey? I wouldn't vape them. I don't know if that's health conscious. You know what I mean? But hey, to each their own. Um,
So
it
we know
is.
that
I will say
you're a part of
though.
the Crust Army.
I will say this. It is good though. It says organic. I got the Tango too, but it has coconut, so not great. Yeah, but what do you think? What are your opinions, Ern, on the mixed berry crush? What do you get out of it, just out of curiosity, or anybody else who may have tried it? Yeah, it does bring a new meaning to vooping for sure. Yeah, any ingestion of dingleberries is concerning. Definitely. Gonna run my citrus palm berry. Shit slaps. So what's that? A citrus pomegranate berry of some sort? Sounds like a good combination.
Evo is a beast.
He be steady mixing, bro.
Dude, those liquids are fire. There ain't a liquid I tried from Steve-O that was bad.
I want to try a couple more from him, but
Yeah. I'm just trying to get through some of the supply I've got now.
that's my
Save a little
problem,
money
dude.
right
Is that
now.
I want to like get new stuff, but I've got all this fucking liquid just sitting here, bro, and just like fuck, I just need to get through some of what I've got before I even try to think about buying more. And then the problem is I start getting down on my box, and then we go to a fucking meetup, and then it's just right back full again. You know what I mean? Not that I'm complaining.
It's like there are worse things,
Yeah.
but
Blueberry pomegranate tea with blood orange and a touch of white grapefruit.
Oh,
Ooh.
god damn, that sounds good.
Fresh to death from from the last machine. What was that? That was the IVC liquid. Wasn't it?
yes. I think that it was like menthol and shit because remember Valence used to like love menthol.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well, since you're here, were you doing a sale this weekend for Cinco de Mayo or no? Tastes familiar,
Star
like
Wars.
something I've eaten before but can't place. Okay, so you get the same thing that I get from it, Ern. Fresh apple, caramel apple, kiwi, and a touch of touch of menthol.
Yeah, dude, he used to like rock menthol out of a stack.
Oh, he said no, he forgot. Okay, cool. Just curious. But yeah, Ern, I get the same. It tastes like something I've had before, but I can't place it. Like I don't know if
It's
it
a
maybe
mixed
have
berry,
been
nerds.
it's something, dude. It's something.
That old blue pack.
It's good though. I like it.
Yeah,
It's
and
a
then
nice.
Villain's like he loved fucking 12 Monkey shit. I remember that. I think he was getting like Tropica ice or something. And like,
Mango bees ice, maybe?
did they make an ice one of that?
I don't know.
Villain's, which one of those did you like drop that?
Whoa, 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 Steve-O. Careful for his eyes, man. LJ is saying, what did he, where'd it go? Touch me with that grapefruit, and then Steve-O says, I'll squeeze that shit all over you. Watch out for the eyes, bud.
Oh, I'm sure there's some other spots that wouldn't feel good.
Oh, yeah. I'm just
Yeah,
saying,
I don't know, man. LJ said giggity, so I think he's kind of into that.
hey, man.
Yeah, I'm no kink shame.
He said, I'll wear goggles.
So that's a different kind of. Oh, never mind. We won't go to that.
Oh, he says, you guys brought me a Tropica ice from Canada because they don't sell it in the States.
Ah, okay, okay.
Dude, they used to have some really good fruit mixes, man.
Oh, so good.
They actually still you can get them for like probably a reasonable price from like a couple, well, at least I think one of those UK sites.
I think
Like I
like
just
Vape in
saw that,
101 probably has it or something.
yeah. Actually, I built up a cart that had super good, like it had like 5 bottles of super good in it. And it was like, I don't know, like 57 pounds, but then it was like another like 24 pounds, I think, to ship it. And so I was like, ah. Like I've never tried any of the super good stuff.
They're not even a thing anymore.
What do you mean?
They're no longer a thing.
They just restocked it though. That's crazy.
I thought Super Good was done because they were the ones that did Grimm's line and
Yeah,
just
they just restocked
dipped.
Grimm's line there too.
I don't know how I heard they were done, dude.
Yeah, dude. I know that it's I'll just check to see who it was. Um
At least I
because yeah,
thought
like
so. Because that's why nobody's been able to get any of the new stuff that Grimm did. They were bought out by someone new. Ah,
oh, there you go. Yeah, so they just restocked it. So I've never tried any of it, right? And I was like, but I couldn't pull the trigger. I have like dozens of bottles of e-liquid here, and well, not dozens, but I still have quite a bit of e-liquid here.
I tried a couple of their flavors. They're okay.
I just remember like a bunch of people thinking that they were quite good, and they had some flavor profiles that were like right up my alley.
Like I tried
Oh, okay, I'll try that, LJ.
the blueberry lemon one was okay. I think I've got a bottle of like one of the ones that they did with Grimm. It was like his snickerdoodle cookie or whatever.
Yeah, so like um I think that for me it's just like desserts. Like there's like just maybe 3 or 4 different desserts that I was like, yes, I really need to fucking try that. Like from the butter series, and I think one of the ones from Grimm's line.
All right. Well, let's see here. Anything else here that I missed in the chat? Don't look like it. Um, they have a PBJ graham cracker ice cream I've always wanted to try, but then we made our own PB&J cream. Oh, see? That's what you do. Can't get it? Make your own. The butter series is sexual, says LJ. Like the blueberry lemon one was pretty solid. But I will say, dude, honestly, as far as the two fruit flavors I tried from the deep cuts line, Fuji mango berry or the Fuji or whatever it was, the Raz melon. I think I like that one a little bit more than this mixed berry one, but this mixed berry is good too. Like if you're into like that sort of vibe. Smacking pretty good out of this thing right now. What up,
it's
Paul?
eSig1.
Ah,
eSig1 is the website. It just took me a second to find it. I actually think that they sent me a 5%, just for anybody out there. They sent me a 5% off code after I left it in my cart for like 4 days. So, I mean, it's 5%. I guess that's still savings. I don't know how many people do that. I'll do that in lots of places. I'll like make up a cart and I just like leave the tab open.
just wait for them to send you emails with discount codes.
Yeah, and sometimes they do, and sometimes they don't. And I'm like, I guess I never wanted it that bad, but sometimes you get that. It'll be like 15% off if you get in the next 24 hours.
I could see how it'd be easy just to leave carts open too with the amount of tabs that you have open.
Oh, it's so easy, bro. It's simple.
I'll take any percent. Any percent of what, Steve-O?
Any percent of a discount.
Oh, yeah. For real.
I'm the same way, dude. Like, why not? If I don't have to pay full price, I'm not gonna be in there asking. I'm like, I don't go into stores and try to barter with people or like fucking shake them down, like try to get a deal. But online shopping, bro, where there's like no person to person contact, I'll fucking put any code in. I don't care. If I don't have to pay full price, I don't have to pay full price.
Dude,
I
I
hate paying
used to
full price for
scour
anything.
for fucking discount codes, bro. Before making
Oh,
orders. I would just fucking
absolutely.
search and search. I do miss the fast tech days though too.
Dude,
Fast Tech, and
honestly,
what
it's
was
a
what was
blessing
the
and a
other
curse.
site too? There's two sites, Fast Tech.
3F Vape.
Yeah.
There's so many, dude. I used to frequent every one all the
3A
time.
Vape.
Yeah, 3A Vape. Yeah, I bought enough stuff from them. EFON Top was another
Oh
one.
yeah.
Fuck.
The
There's
old
another one.
Temus of vaping.
Yeah, there's another one that I used to order from all the time. Dude, and it was like the kind of place that they would be like selling like some 2-year-old like dual 18650 mod that like nobody fucking sold, and they'd be selling for like $8. And you'd be like, dang. I mean, if I ever really need a backup mod for $8, I can get one. That's all right.
3F is still around.
Man, it's gonna drive me nuts. I don't remember what the other one was called. I used to buy from.
But anywho,
Oh, vape mail days, man. It's been so long.
LJ was saying something about smelling shit. No, it's not Jimmy John's. That's for sure. But I do smell something else that may lead to a Jimmy John's trip. Sean?
Boys, who let Gina in?
Yeah.
It's Friday, Gina.
Source more. Vape sourcing.
Source word. That's what it was.
Thanks,
Thank
Steve-O.
you. Thank you, Steve.
Well, Gina's telling me that it's time for us to inhale that good shit and exhale that bullshit. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time for some shed time.
Let's do it. And we are back. Hopefully you guys enjoyed your shed time break. I'm still kind of recovering from mine, not gonna lie. All right, now I'm good. But today we're gonna play a game we haven't played in a while, and also realized I still haven't made a bumper for it yet. This is a game that they used to do every now and then at the end of the old Vape Stew back in the day. It's a game we like to call Would You Rather. So this is where we need you guys big time out there in chat. You guys are key for this game because you are the ones that are going to be coming up with the Would You Rather scenarios. We need you to drop them in chat. Google them if you have to. I don't care. Copy and paste them. But we need you guys to drop in some suggestions of some would you rather type scenarios. We'll go around, pick one out, pass it around, and say, would we rather do A or B or C or D or whatever. And then we can kind of just go on from there. Nose is running here. So we'll wait a few seconds here and wait till you guys start dropping some suggestions. And we'll see how things go.
I don't know. Sand gets everywhere, bro.
All right, we'll start here with Ben. Would you rather get your foot caught in a bear trap or vape ghost pepper e-liquid? That's not what you said. You said ghost pepper juice, but Chris, what would you rather do?
Dude, I would honestly like obviously both of them would just be next level. But no, dude, I would go with ghost pepper. Like I would vape ghost pepper. A foot in a bear trap, dude. Like you're not 100% not gonna not lose that foot. Like you are possibly gonna lose that foot in a bear trap. I don't think I'm gonna die or get some lung disease from vaping ghost pepper. So I might regret it, obviously, but yeah, I'm gonna vape. I'm gonna do the vape challenge.
Sean?
Yep. Vaping that fucking ghost pepper.
Yeah.
100%.
It's like
Chris summed it up perfectly.
yeah. It's either
I'm
lose
probably gonna lose my fucking foot.
It'll probably be the gnarliest fucking, it'd be like the gnarliest dry hit you've ever had times like 1,000 probably.
Yeah. I'm certain.
But yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go with the spice, dude. Brutal. What else you guys got for us?
Yeah, keep dropping those would you rather suggestions.
I have no
and
idea
we'll
what
keep
the hell
answering
Will was
them.
trying to type there. I something breathing.
He
I keep
Okay.
breathing.
Yeah.
I
I think he's kind of breathing.
Maybe. That's what he meant to say. Who knows?
Dude, I definitely overdripped that fucking RDA bad. It's like one of the positives of like a really high airflow and one of the negatives because sometimes like you'll just drip and you'll be like, oh, I don't know if that's like that
And
wet or
then you
not.
go to hit it and you start heating your RDA up, and then you get liquid hot magma
It's just
pouring
like
all over your hand.
like those are the sounds it was making right there.
Nothing, guys.
No would you rathers. Wow.
All right, how about this one from LJ? Wear a dress in public or a chicken suit to a funeral?
Dang. I mean, if you had asked me that like 10 years ago, I think that my I would have answered differently. But I feel like now I would rather wear a chicken suit to a funeral. Because like maybe I could just lie to them and be like, oh, me and the person up there, like whatever they're called, the dead guy, dead person. We had this like inside joke, and we always said that we would show up at each other's funerals in chicken suit, and nobody's gonna question that because you're mourning. So I think that I would go with that now instead of wearing a dress in public. I
I
feel like I
mean,
would get beat up more likely these days than 10 years ago wearing a dress in public.
it totally depends on the circumstance for me. Like, I don't have a problem doing either, but like the chicken suit at the funeral, I just want to know
It's
who's
such poor taste, man.
I just
Fuck.
want to know whose funeral. Like, this is my old man's funeral. Absolutely, I'm showing up in a chicken suit. You know what I mean? This is my wife's funeral. I'm wearing a dress in public. uh, I think I'm gonna have to go with the chicken suit though, because I think 9 times out of 10, I would rather do the chicken suit.
This one's tough, man. 'Cause I really don't want to do either one. Um, but if I had to, I guess I would probably go chicken suit, dude. Because at least hopefully with the chicken suit, maybe it's got something covering my face. You know what I mean?
Dude, I don't care. Even if the face is cut out and the beak's above and below my face, I don't care. I would wear it anywhere, bro. I mean, you can, like I said, you can fucking sew whatever story you want, and the people should respect it because you are fucking mourning. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's
I
just
mean,
my attitude. I would
let's
say
look at
nothing to
this.
someone wearing a chicken suit at a funeral, ever.
I also think about it like this though, Chris. If I saw you walking down the street in a dress, I'm probably not fucking with you.
Oh, I'm not really concerned. I feel like nowadays people would be more vocal about it than they would have 10 years ago.
Because like
Like, I
there's
feel like
also
there's
a
more haters okay with hating these days because there's a lot more people that are like going that way, pushing that narrative, and they're
you
fine with
know,
like resistance. I don't really need that. You know what I
there's
mean?
this piece of me that as you're saying that makes me want to change my thought and just do the dress because I kind of want the confrontation and the insanity of a bearded man just walking down the street in a dress. Like, I'm not trying to be feminine. I'm a straight up bearded man in a dress. Come fuck with me.
Yeah, dude,
I think
especially if you got like a walk, like a
I
limp
think
or
I'm gonna
something.
change my I think I'm gonna change my answer. I'm gonna wear the dress. I'd rather wear the dress. Come at me, bro. Come at me.
All right, you guys can pick out one of the next ones. There's a couple other good ones in there.
All right, Sean, you want to go or you want me to go?
If you got one already that you spotted, go for it.
All right, I'll go with this one from Drip Theory, just because I already know my answer. So the one from Drip Theory is would you rather cover your genitals in bees or walk barefoot across hot coals?
I mean, I'm
Which one
walking
would you
across
rather?
hot coals because honestly, I've kind of wanted to do it anyway.
Here's the thing,
Okay.
man. I'm gonna pick hot coals because first off, I don't want anything pointy near my genitals. And the fact that you're gonna have a bunch of bees with a bunch of pointy things near there, with the possibility of a bunch of them stinging you, not, let alone one. Um, I've walked across some hot concrete during the summertime out here, and I think it's pretty damn close to walking on some fucking hot coals. So I think I might not like it, but I think I'd be able to handle that a lot better than possible bee stings on my nuts.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, so it's up to me. Don't forget to drop any suggestions, everybody, please. Thanks. I think for this one, I'm gonna triple it up. Like I'm gonna walk across hot coals. Like I've never done it before. I'm assuming that like I'll recover from whatever burns might happen. You know what I mean? and like it'll be really painful. But like at worst case scenarios, I'm laid up on a couch for fucking a week and just kicking it, getting high, and like watching funny cartoons. Like that sounds unreal. The other one, I can't piss fine. No way. Because if you get stung a number of times, dude, it's gonna be weird to go pee. It's gonna hurt to do about fucking everything, shower, all that shit, and it's hurting like on my dick, bro.
Here's
Like
here's some
no,
advice from Paul Cole though. He says, "Remember, bees won't sting you if you keep your heart rate down." Here's the thing,
oh
man.
yeah,
My
no
heart rate
problem.
ain't gonna be low if there's anything near my genitals, bro. No matter the scenario. You know what I mean?
No, that's true. Positive or negative,
Exactly.
they ain't gonna be low.
Yep. All right. Well, then I'm gonna go with this one from Drip Theory. Would you rather sleep on a bed of nails or a bed covered in dog shit?
Bed of nails, bro. I'll take the fucking pain over the fucking dude. No, I'll just fucking lay down real fucking soft like and just won't move, bro.
I mean, I don't move very much when I sleep.
Cause dude,
I'm not like a roller arounder or even like a big shifter. Once I'm asleep, I'm just like basically like if I fall asleep like this, I wake up like this. Like that's basically how it works for me. I I don't really like the idea of laying on nails, but I also really don't like the idea of just lying in a bed covered in dog shit. All right, I'm probably gonna be alone on this. I think I would go with the bed of dog shit because
Jesus Christ, dude.
I don't think that like I could get hurt at all. I just would be forever scarred.
Oh,
Like I
dude, you
mean,
get that shit in your eye, bro? You're
well,
fucked.
I would assume that I could clear off a bit of room for my
No, dude,
face.
it's covered.
Well, then I'd sleep like this, and I would
You
just
better
have
hope
this
you don't
much
move, bro.
space. I don't, dude. You could ask Liz. Like I don't. I'm. I just
Yeah,
fall
there's just
asleep and
no
I
way I'd
don't
be able
move.
to sleep with that smell either, bro. I'd be
Nope.
fucking throwing up and gagging all night.
I'm with James on that. Like if it was covered in shit, I would be gagging the whole night. I wouldn't even be able to
There's
sleep.
no
Like
way.
I'm sleeping on a bed of nails.
I'd rather be uncomfortable than uncomfortable gagging, throwing up. Yeah, I'm good.
That's a rough one. I see some good ones coming in. Keep them coming, guys. Keep them coming.
I don't think I've actually ever had pink eye, but I've also never been put in that scenario, thankfully.
Well, says that's how you get pink eye. Chris, there's no way I'm sleeping with you for a week after that. That's funny shit. All right, let's see. Let's go with this one from Paul Cole. Would you rather stick glowing hot dual coil RDA to your tongue or to your nipple?
Nipple. I I I would like to be able to taste
I was
things.
about to say, here's the thing, man. I use my tongue. I don't use my nipples.
Um,
I can bandage the nipple. I can't bandage the tongue,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
Not only that, but my tongue is constantly moving and being used all day. My nipple just sits
Yeah.
there.
okay, what is it again? Because I couldn't read it. I
Dual
had to
coil
refresh my page.
RDA, hot dual coils to your tongue or to your nipple. Either one's
Okay.
gonna fucking hurt.
I mean, here's the thing. I've gotten hot dual coil RDAs to my lips before, and that sucked bad because I've had it happen a couple times, sadly. I honestly think I would have to go with my nipple.
You got to, bro.
Man, like you know how bad it is when you bite your tongue for like the next 2 days. Imagine having burned it with a
Dude,
red hot
honestly,
RDA.
Sean, It's been ridiculous the amount of times I have bit my tongue or the inside of my lip in the past year. It's been honestly way more than should have been. It's been bad, dude. I don't know if like fucking my teeth are fucking moving and they're just fucking sticking out in weird ways now. It's where I'm just fucking either that or I just don't know how to fucking chew anymore, bro. But it's been fucking brutal.
All right, Chris, you got it.
Ben says tongue. I've had both pierced and the tongue was cake. Yeah, dude, I burned my tongue on hot coffee, bro, and it's ruined my fucking week. So I think I'm still going there. All right, what
Okay.
else we got?
This
Anything?
one is another one from Drip Theory, and it's actually pretty funny. Throw up every time you eat candy, or all candy tastes like Brussels sprouts.
Fuck, dude, why'd you gotta do this to me, Drip Theory? Because I love candy, dude. But I hate
guess
Brussels sprouts and hate throwing up.
So I guess I'm gonna throw up when I eat candy.
That's what you're going with?
Fuck, dude.
I mean, at the end of the day, right? Like, I'm not gonna eat candy anymore. That's the answer. Like, if
Yeah.
I throw up every time I eat candy, I'm not gonna eat candy anymore. If all candy tastes like Brussels sprouts, I'm just not gonna eat candy anymore.
Yeah.
So
Fuck.
I guess throw up would force me to get there faster because if it tastes like Brussels sprouts, I'll keep forgetting and try a different.
You know what?
candy.
Here we go. I'm gonna
It's like,
go.
maybe they didn't get this
I'm
one.
I'm gonna follow your logic here, but I'm gonna add on to it. I'm gonna go throw up every time I eat candy, because at least if I do want to at least experience the flavor and enjoy it for at least a few seconds, I can do that at least like maybe once or twice a year, and only throw up that once or twice, compared to
That's the point.
that once or twice that I do decide to do it, having to taste Brussels sprouts and get the fucking
You
shitty
could
urine.
eat a nerd cluster and then vomit. Yeah.
Yeah,
At least
yeah.
you enjoyed it for a second.
Exactly, yeah.
That's a great
I
point.
think that's how I'm going to go with this, bro. Because at least that way I get to enjoy it for at least a point. If it's Brussels sprouts, I'm never going to enjoy it. You know what I mean? So, high price, low reward, or what is it? High risk, low reward, but.
Yeah.
I would go with the same thing. I would throw up when I eat candy, mainly because there's like no negative there other than throwing up,
Yeah.
right? But like you're eating the candy, you're not eating all the calories, and you're gonna eat less candy, but it still tastes fucking fire when you
Dude,
have it.
that's true. You're not getting all the fucking sugar
Like,
and shit. From
Another
There's
great
kind of
point.
positives, but like if you ate candy every day and threw up every day, then obviously there's going to be some problems. Like people that are bulimic, they have problems with their teeth or whatever because they have excess
that and your
like
fucking vocal cords and everything else, bro. From your fucking
yeah,
all
shit
the
gets
acid.
weird from like exactly. So like, once a month maybe I just have a bit of a binge. I fucking throw up, dude. People do that drinking. I mean, some people look down on that, but like, it's not that big of a deal. Have a fucking bender of a weekend. Keep on living. Back to your life. You throw up. Puke and rally, baby. It's one day. One day a month. It's like, oh no, I thought that I'd be able to get to the wild berry Skittles before I threw up. That's it.
Well,
Going back in. No, I'm going back in. In for a penny, in for a pound, right there.
Fair enough. Mama didn't raise no quitter.
Yeah. For that day.
So I'm gonna pick this one from Villains, and I think this one's devious. All caffeine is Dunkin' Donuts, or all tacos are Taco Bell.
All right, fuck. I'm gonna jump in here. I'm gonna have to go all caffeine is Dunkin', which sucks because I absolutely fucking despise Taco Bell, bro. And I love fucking tacos. Speaking of which, had some fire ass fucking tacos at work today. They brought a taco lady in, bro. Dude, this lady, shout outs to her, bro. Because not only did they like fucking chef up some fucking amazing, street style tacos, but she was like, every time anybody walked outside, she's like, more, eat more. Eat. She's just like, just continuously like, here. Just, she's about that life, bro. And I appreciated the fuck out of it. And dude, the horchata, bro. So good. Anyways, I'm going to have to go. All caffeine is Dunkin'. And honestly, I don't really drink all that much coffee. And, oh, that sucks though, because that means even my Mountain Dew. Monsters.
Yeah, your only source of caffeine is Dunkin'
Oh,
Donuts.
fuck you, dude.
Like I said, this one is fucking devious.
I just thought coffee.
Dude, honestly, this is what I'll say. I think
I don't know if I can give
that
up
I would
tacos,
have to go
but I don't know.
with Taco Bell. Like I want whatever way I get caffeine to be whatever way I get caffeine. Caffeine's a part of every single day. Mexican food.
Oh, you know what?
Is
Here,
not part
fuck,
of every single fucking
this is
day.
gonna suck, but I'm gonna have to. I guess I'll have to go. I'm gonna change my answer. All tacos are Taco Bell, because that just means I'm just not a taco guy anymore, and I'm just eating burritos.
And it's
Oh,
funny.
I mean, if it's just that specific,
Yeah, because he just said
That's what
tacos.
he said. He just
Yeah,
said
no,
all
that's true.
tacos are Taco Bell.
I mean, my answer is still the same. So
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
See,
I'm
he
gonna
thought
join
he got us. He thought he got
Yeah.
us there, Sean. He thought he did.
Yep.
He forgets
I'm gonna
though,
join you
bro.
guys on that because 100%.
See,
I don't like Dunkin' Donuts
Nick
coffee.
found the loophole, bro. You just gotta sit
And
there.
I'm a man from land of Dunkin', and I don't like Dunkin's coffee. I think it's garbage. So that and losing Mountain Dew and Dr. Pepper and, as I like to call it, Coke Red Heavy. You know what I mean? Like,
I just got that. That's hilarious.
Dude, all those things. So I drink a cup of coffee every day. I'm not like really that into like the caffeine drinks at all, but other than coffee. And I mean, I love fucking Mountain Dews. Like I don't drink one every day, but like you're talking about, like I never would get to have them. And to me, it's like not even close to a choice.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I will just eat tacos from Taco Bell if I ever want a taco, or I'll just fucking make something different, bro.
Yep.
All right.
Fajitas, burritos, chimichangas. Let's go.
Quesadillas, let's go, dude. Quesadillas are fire.
Tostadas, bro. I'll just do a tostada. It's just a flat taco. Anyways, we're gonna go with this one from Paul Cole. I scrolled up a little bit. Would you rather get tased or bear pepper sprayed? I'm just gonna say bear sprayed.
Bear sprayed. Yikes.
I think that I'd rather get tased. I feel like getting tased is just gonna rock your world for like 5-10 seconds, and then you just have like a day to recover from all your muscles fucking maxing out for like a couple seconds. So I think that that's what I go with.
I work in an industry where tasers are used regularly by my customers. Some of the people I work with.
So you mean they come in and they get to tase you guys? I was just kidding. It's just the way you said it, because they're customers, like they pay you to
that
tase
I that work for me are former police officers. Part of police officer training is to get tased. I think I'm gonna get tased because from what I've been told, it's not as bad as pepper spray was.
Well, and it's like bear pepper spray,
and that's the thing. Like mace, bear spray. That's what I'm saying. Like bear spray is even worse than police grade pepper spray. And when actual police officers are like, "No, getting tased was better than getting pepper sprayed," I'm gonna take their word for it. So I'm gonna get tased too.
Yeah, because here's the thing, bro. Getting tased only lasts for however long they're hitting you with it. Bear spray lasts however long it's on your fucking person, and tell you what, it don't come off real quick with a quick rinse. So yeah, and not only that, but I have been tased before. Didn't like it, but I definitely feel like I could take another tase then, because I've also been in the vicinity of like a mace situation, and just being even close by is pretty brutal, bro.
Being in the vicinity is
Yeah.
bad, and I've been tased, so
Yeah.
I
So
feel like I'm coming from a good standpoint here.
I'm going taser. You got any other would you rather's out there? I saw one pop up a few minutes ago too.
Yeah, LJ, but you couldn't have Barks root beer,
Correct.
which is like the best fucking root beer of like
It honestly,
national brand vibes.
I feel like Barks is top notch.
It's like the best one that you can get just
It's
about
the
anywhere.
best drinking root beer, I'll say. Like just to have like it's not my favorite for floats.
I say I'm gonna agree with Chris on the like it's the best as far as like the big national brands.
Oh yeah,
Like
But
local brands,
like
are
your mom and
definitely
pop,
better.
like you know, want 4-pack glass bottles. That's a different story, bro. Because you can get some real like fucking,
yeah,
you know.
what's funny though is apparently we're all in the minority here, because according to polls of actual root beer drinkers, the vast majority of like heavy root beer drinkers prefer A&W.
Yeah. Well, it's just
It's
because it's more of
not
a
good.
it's more of a bigger name because you got to think about it. They actually had full on, you know, restaurant locations to where you can go, especially back in like the day. My mom remembers going
Oh,
to
dude, they're
like
everywhere at
going to
Bristol.
an AMW, getting like a gallon of ice cream from A&W with fresh root beer off the tap sort of situation and taking it home and having root beer
Dude, they
floats
have
or even
frozen mugs in their
yeah,
fucking fast food
sitting
stores.
at the little bar where they've got like the little fucking tap and all that stuff back in the day like but Barks is the shit. Anyways, I did
Or
see
man, me and you, I have no idea. Like, I feel like we would barely be friends in real life, and that's what would get us through it. Like the amount of things we both hated of each other's favorites would be our thing that would keep us good. Because you have horrible taste almost all the time. It's crazy.
all right, what about this one from Paul Cole? This would be one of the last ones unless somebody's seen another one pop up. Would you rather jump through a glass window or head first into a ceiling fan on high?
Head first, ceiling fan on high. Have done it. It's not fun, but again, jumping through the plate glass window will pretty much literally kill me.
Yeah, honestly,
It could definitely hurt you bad
I'd rather run the
for a
risk of
long
a
time.
possible slight concussion over possibly getting my artery slit from falling glass that I just ran through. Because it could happen.
I
Yeah.
mean, I would.
Because let's be honest, man. I've hit my head in quite a few times already. I think I could take one more shot, dude.
That's the thing, right? Because like to me, it's like the one is just the head. The other one is like my
Poss-
head,
and the
my
rest,
shoulder,
yeah.
hips,
Whatever
possible
makes
any
contact with the
scratches,
window
glass.
and whatever
Yeah.
gets caught with shrapnel on after.
So
Yeah.
like really, you're like asking me if I'll just take one good head hit or a couple of good head hits, but my head should slow down pretty quick.
Do you have a melon?
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna take the fan all the time, bro. I'm just rocking that
A
fan.
thunk. Ow.
Villain says he'll take the
Villains.
glass. He watches enough deathmatch wrestling that he wants to try it.
Yeah, I'm good on that, dude. And
Yeah,
you,
if there's like a mat on the
honestly,
other
bro,
side, maybe.
Valanes, you look like
Maybe.
somebody who watches deathmatch wrestling, bro.
He could
Just
be a
saying.
wrestler. I feel
That's
like
what I'm
if
saying. He looks like he would
Valane's
be.
just yeah. I'm not telling him to do any like, enhancing things, but dude, just hit up the gym for like 6 months, bro. You will be like a serious looking dude. Like a serious fucking looking dude. And that you could be like Hillbilly Junior, like instead of Hillbilly Jim, it'll just be like you're the junior version of Hillbilly Jim or like his grandson. That'd be cool. You could do it. Jumping through glass.
Just remember that the wrestling glass is designed to break easy.
Yeah, well, we never specified if it was like the glass with like all the shit, like at like a school with like all
I don't care what kind of glass it is, bro.
No, I'm just saying you might be able to do it without getting hurt real bad.
This ain't the movies, bro.
That's true. I have never personally seen anybody.
But then
blind
again,
jump
I
really
have
well.
seen a couple videos of people just walking through like glass doors, and they just fucking. Most of them are tempered glass, like your windshield. So like they turn into
Yeah.
like little pieces instead of like. It still.
Like the
I'm
big
not. Yeah.
fucking jagged
Yeah.
fucking.
I'm good. I'm still good. I'll pass.
I could say, villains, that when it comes to the fluorescent light tubes, I have taken a hit, and not that bad, not that bad at all.
Oh, you've had like a sword fight? You mean?
No, like
Or
I've like we used to do backyard wrestling,
oh, and like okay.
and like I've taken hits to the head with a fluorescent light bulb as part of backyard wrestling.
Did you guys record that? Like, I'm not
No,
asking to see it. Just
I wish I had the video camera back in those days.
yeah, dude. You would have got some hits on YouTube.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, because we didn't have ropes. We just had a big sand pit and like ladders and shit.
And ladders and shit. You know?
That's about it.
Yo, what up, Adam?
Saw, bro.
Yeah, that's all it.
Saw.
Crazy.
Yeah, I don't want to go through any glass. Thank you. Dude, you want to know what I learned today? Speaking of glass, and like it's kind of like ties into like movies and like action movies. Did you know that there's a scene at the end of Desperado where Antonio Banderas and Salma Hayek are walking away, and then the big fucking explosion behind them happens? You know, that was the first time that had ever been done, and now you see that slow motion walk away from explosions in action movies ever since.
Desperado gets credit for that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because I was listening to a podcast today with Robert Rodriguez, and he was talking about that, how that was the first time that had ever been done, like on screen. And it was just because it was an accident too. Like he didn't even realize that it was going to become a thing. He just wanted, like at first he wanted like, because they tosses a grenade. He just wanted some shit flying in the background, like some body parts or like shrapnel or something, and they just didn't have enough time or whatever. So he just went to like the pyro guy, and he was just like, "Hey man, I just need something." He's like, "What can you do for me?" He's like, "I can give you a fireball." He's like, "The only thing is it's only gonna last like 5 seconds." He's like, "Okay, well we'll just shoot it in slow mo then." Because it literally, like, if it's sped up in real time, it literally goes by like this. But since they didn't
were they walking in slow mo?
Yeah, no, they're just walking, but they slowed the whole fucking thing down so they could catch the fucking explosion as it happens. And they like Antonio and Selma, they had no idea what was going to happen. He just told them, just walk away and don't look back. And it like became one of the most iconic action sequences that you've seen over and over and over and over again since.
It's crazy to think too, because I would have thought that would have been like more of something that started in the 80s movies, not in the mid 90s. It's wild.
Well, at least that's what he was saying, and I don't know, could be a thing. But dude, did you also know that like he made his first movie for only $7,000? They took it around, and then he ended up winning Sundance, and that was Mariachi, which ended up being remade into Desperado.
And then finished off the story in Once Upon a Time in Mexico.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, really? That's crazy.
I own the entire trilogy.
Yeah. I didn't realize how much that guy had been tied into as far as like like all the different movies and stuff. The guy made fucking Spy Kids, bro.
Mm-hmm. Oh, did he really?
Yeah. And it kind of makes sense. Like thinking like some of the other stuff that he's done, and then watching that, like, oh, I can kind of see how this guy would be, you know. Anyways, What else we got? Do we have any last ones to get us done? Or oh, here we go.
Haven't
One more
seen
from
any
Villains.
others.
All shirts are
Come on.
made of fiberglass. All your pants are made of sandpaper.
Sandpaper pants, because fiberglass sticks in your skin after the fact. Sandpaper, once I'm out of them, it's over.
Yeah, so if I want to have like a pantsless weekend, let's go. No sandpaper for these legs, baby.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go all pants sandpaper, and I'm just gonna be a shorts guy. Ha ha! Got him! And got him! See, loopholes,
You can be
bro.
shorts or
Loopholes,
capris. You
dude.
know when it's
Yeah,
cold,
exactly.
the capris with high socks.
Hey man,
Well, you know
I might even switch it up and just go to kilts, bro. Fuck it.
I was gonna say I'm going back to that tough looking guy wearing a dress
Yeah.
thing. I'll just start rocking a kilt, baby.
I'll just go back to my heritage, bro, and fucking bust out the kilt. Hell yeah, dudes. That was a pretty good round. What else we got here? Oh no, Apocalypse Now is just a background explosion. Yeah, it was the first one where it was like the slow explosion, fucking
Yeah, like the
walk
slow
away.
motion
Yeah.
hero walk off. Yeah.
And you know what's so
Like, I was
funny?
gonna say, like,
Because he
blows my mind.
was on Rogan, and I was listening to the Rogan episode, and Rogan's like, you know what's so crazy, man? He's like, we ended up doing that same thing for a Fear Factor commercial. And it's like, as he's talking to the dude that came up with it, he's like, oh, dude, he's like, wait, I'd done one of those before. Like,
well, I mean, it's literally an action movie trope now. Like,
yeah,
100%.
it's crazy.
Yeah, it is part of the formula. You need to have that dramatic walk off, even if it's not the end of the movie, even if it's just to close a segment. Like,
Yeah.
Dude, and
you have to.
There
use
needs to
it.
be that scene somewhere.
Dude, it's crazy like how he came up with like how he comes up with scripts too, bro. Or like just even comes up with like his movie ideas. He just gets like a stack of fucking cue cards and just starts writing things and then setting them down. And then he'll think of another idea and then he'll figure out where it goes in the line and then he'll just start lining up all these fucking cue cards or all these like index cards and pretty much storyboard the movie out with index cards with fucking just notes and fucking shit.
Because then all you got to do is write dialogue into all of those cues.
Yeah, it's crazy. Anywho, with that being said, I think that's gonna wrap up tonight's episode, ladies and gentlemen. That was a fun one. I will say, definitely enjoying this mixed berry crush from Deep Cuts. Shout outs to Eric. I have to reach out to him and see if he wants to come on and talk about what made him want to do some fruits. Other than that, I throw it over to Chris. What you got, man?
All right, well, thanks everybody. Appreciate you for coming in, chilling on a Friday. As always, I'll show us a little bit at shedtimepodcast.com. Go check it out. Go give some reviews. Go listen to our podcast. That'd be great. Like Sean was saying, we had the one with Jackie Chan Fan Club, the part 1 of the 2-part get to know and enjoy the good old Jackie Chan Fan Club. So check those out. I think other than that, we'll see you guys next week. Same time here, Frank Janklin Vape, our YouTube channel for another green room. And that's everything for me. So everybody be safe. Have a good week. Sean.
Well, shit. I guess I'm just going to say shedtimepodcast.com has links to everything you want to find that has to do with Shed Time Podcast. So other than that, don't let the bastards get you down. Be cool, don't be a dick, and whatever it is that you do, try and have that fun.
All right. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for my favorite segment of the show. A little bit of wise words of wisdom, food for thought for you guys to think about from my main man. And today, Confucius say, award-winning dentist will give a little plaque.
Ooh.
Oh, well, sorry. We'll be given a little plaque. But then he also says here, he who puts piano down mine shaft will get a flat minor. We'll get a flat minor. Yes. Shit, dude. My delivery today sucks. Anyways, that, ladies and
I
gentlemen,
got both.
thank you guys for joining us. We appreciate you guys. Have a good weekend out there. Be safe. Enjoy your weekend and, do whatever you got to do. Check out the podcast if you haven't. Come back next week. And who knows? Like I said, I might try to reach out to Eric, see if he wants to come on and just hang out, shoot the shit, talk about some stuffs. If not, we'll just be here doing our normal thing. With that being said, we're gonna end it as I always do, sending all those positive vibes, crisp high fives. Don't forget to tell somebody you love them, and as always, let's just vape on, Shedheads. Bye.